Our future in Gaza is obscure and unknown, like a calm volcano that could erupt at any second. As if we're on a boat without a captain in the midst of a raging sea. We go right and left, and no one knows which way to lean. I hear that in other countries, childhood is sacred, and children live their lives without problems and fear. But Gaza's children are forgotten and outside the picture. They're the ones who feel the injustice the most because society treats them like they're not kids. When it wants it, it makes them adults. And when it wants it, returns them to being children. And most people deal with them like they're only bodies, not minds. When I see a child pedaling in the street or working in a shop, I imagine how the children of the world are playing, resting, feeling safe. Honestly, my heart breaks for them, and sometimes I cry. Gaza has no tenderness, no childhood. A boy is born a man here, and a girl is born a bride. Dad, before the war, was a lot more tender with me. I wish he would take me in his arms like before, but God help him, he's probably worried too. Because in the war, we lost 5 dunams of land in a second. The field that's 60 years old was hit by a rocket from the Israeli army, and it burned all of the oranges in it. My father, my brother, and myself could also have died by that rocket. We were so close to the window. If Dad hadn't thrown me on the ground, all that shrapnel would have hit me. After the war, I visited Rafah crossing and saw the flags of Palestine and Egypt next to each other, yet separated by a wire. I felt the difference between the two flags, and that this wire is the border of this big prison that we live in. I felt how stupid and unjust is the world, and I felt like breaking all borders and ending all differences between races and religions so that everyone in the world would be brothers. My dream became to live in a safe country, even a small village, a distant island, at the end of the world.